Yo, what up, guys? Beside me here, logged into the Noob2Pro on day 65, and I'm very happy and glad to announce that I have failed the Strategos Islin fusion. Yes, why am I so happy about it is because now this account can finally progress and focus on what we are here for, which is to beat dungeon content at level 25 and beat faction war and get Lydia. These are the two things we should not be distracted by a fusion like this, which seems a bit difficult. So what really happened? Let me give you the backstory. We came into this fusion with how many events right here on the calendar, looking at just 3 events: Fire Night, Champion Training, and Artifact Enhancement, starting along with Summon Rush, Dungeon Divers. We were able to complete Summon Rush because we had 4 legendary skill tomes, and we did get a 4 secret shard, and we did get a legendary champion, right? Virgil, what is his name now? This champion that cannot be provoked. Yesterday we did get it, so we're happy about that legendary fusion we obtained from a 10x. Legendary champion we obtained from a 10x. Was he a fusion champion? I think so, it was. So we were happy about it. Pulling a 4 secret shards and getting a legendary is not that easy. But what happened? I finished Fire Night successfully, no problem. What made me fail this fusion was this event right here, Artifact Enhancement. This is the picture right now, but I'll show you right here. Look at this picture right here. This is what actually happens. I looked at Artifact Enhancement ending and Artifact Enhancements 2 starting at the same time, and I came to the realization that we can simply not have enough silver to finish up that ongoing Artifact Enhancement that it was about to end. I was close to the end, just 1,000 points or 500 points more to go, but I was out of all the sources I had to generate silver, including the clan quest right here, clan shop. I went over there and even bought, you can see I've spent about 500, bought silver right here, upgraded a lot of artifacts. Every artifact right here, all of my champions are 16, took everything to 16 that I could, but still ran out of silver. Took also other artifacts to 4 and 8. No artifacts do you find here that is not 4 or 8 already, especially the new ones I just found. So I did normally what I would do to get artifact enhancement done, and I simply did not have enough silver, most likely because this fusion did not give us a 7-day start, which will allow us enough time to save like 20 million silver to at least come in strong on the first artifact enhancement, right? It gave us, how many days did we have to prepare for the fusion? 3 days or so. We didn't get an entire week notice that, hey, a fusion is coming up, get ready. No, we got about 3 days notice, so I did not have enough silver saved up for this first artifact enhancement. So I'm glad to announce that we failed it, and it wasn't because of Summon Rush, it wasn't because of Champion Training, it wasn't because of Summon Rush, or where's the other one, Champion Chase. Those are the two we usually be afraid of for a newer player coming to the raid. We had enough sacred shards to complete Summon Rush, and we are preparing enough shards again plus fusions that will allow us to complete Champion Chase. This is how we always do it, but I never thought for a second that artifact enhancement was going to hold me back. I was up all night yesterday by 2 a.m 3 a.m trying to see if I can complete artifact enhancement before it ended, but I looked at it and it seems like even if I completed the first one, the second one would be a headache because I will not simply have the resources. You say, yeah, go and farm spider. I don't have the energy. I was sitting at 1,500 gems, wouldn't be enough for the upcoming events. I was like, let me just throw in the towel and give up right here before we go in deeper and deeper and then give up. So I'm not kind of sad that I pulled 4 sacred shards because I did get a legendary Vegomka. Yes, that's his name. I did get a legendary, so I'm not sad about that. I was able to complete Fire Night. If I go into the Fire Night tournament, you see right here that I did farm level 18 like I normally would and completed Fire Night. It's still ongoing, or it has ended. I think Fire Night has ended. Yes, I did complete it. I got all the fragments required right here, and then finally we're still not able to complete Champion Training. Yes, I also completed Champion Training. Some might say, okay, why not go ahead and try to win Champion Training tournament? Because if you try to win it, right, get that 5 extra fragments that you might have missed from artifact enhancements. So try to be first place, try to be second place, but check out, it's a lot of competition right here. It will require a lot of gems. If we spend all our gems in Champion Training, we'll not have enough resources to complete something else that is coming along the way. So it's not just visible, it's let's just give up right now and end it. So For those still going for this fusion, I'll switch over to my main account and show you the progression there so far, so you can still have an idea of what is going on, because my main account cannot fail a fusion because it's a 3-year-old account with endless resources. Even as a free-to-play, yes, I do have a lot of resources stacked up. So much resources that I'm currently might win champion training even without trying. Well, not win, at least be second place right here, because I have loads of chicken right here saved up and no champions to even take to 6-star. So I came up to 10,000 points right there because this book was totally worth it. I'm looking for legendary skill tomes always on this account. You can never have enough because so many legendaries to book. So I went for that legendary skill tomes, and when I looked at the top right here, I was almost at the top. Well, it closed by itself, but anyways, that's the progression right there on that account. I should have completed everything, and the only thing left that I'm not completed on that account is the ongoing classic arena tournament. So take note, count the events that are about to end. The one that are about to end, right, well, some have already ended, which is Fire Night and that artifact enhancement, and Summon Rush is still going on. Summon Rush will end soon, and the Noob2Pro did complete it, but we're not going for this fusion. So that's the fusion update that I have to share with you guys. I will be giving more updates from my account and be counting how many fragments I have so far in the future updates. For now, the Noob2Pro is back on this main track, which is to level up our champions without actually, bothering a lot about it. So the first place I went with the energy I have saved up so far, since we are not doing the fusion anymore, I went straight to the Habitat missions. See, that's something we should be focusing on since we're derailed by fusion. So we got back on track because Habitat is one of the champions that is supposed to take us from gold 2, where we are chilling right now, to about gold 4 or gold 5, because our Deacon is still the champion in the leader slot. We did get the new legendary champion that is available, Sun Wukong, and built him, but yes, he's in the leader slot for sometimes, but it's not well built right now on my account because his masteries and everything is not done. So let me go ahead and pick up this quest and see what we can do again to obtain Habitat, which is the first. I'll save this one for the video. 2 legendary skill tomes coming right there, going to attack. I'm not going to do it right now. No need to spend the legendary skill tomes on him until the next CVC comes up to help my clan get a little bit more points in CVC. So you can also use legendary skill tomes during champion training. Champion training, yes, to get you some points right here. Let me see how far I can go with claiming all this. Yes, I'm above cap. I'm going to spend it immediately in champion training. Don't worry about that. And the next one is to beat the Demon Lord on a single difficulty, 10 million. Let me go over there and show you hard, right? That's the minimum. I did spend single difficulty 14 million, so I guess I can spend it on brutal so I can hit 21. 2-key brutal, there's no need to spend it on hard. So I will spend it right here and get that mission out of the way. So it seems like that's what the Noob2Pro will be focused on right here. Missions until we get stuck somewhere, then we'll leave it alone and head back to our champions and start leveling them up again. Because before I recorded this video, I did slap gear on this champion. I've shown you his build. If you want to see an endgame build from my account perspective, I'm willing to put that video out from my endgame account perspective for those players who have still not decided on how to build him yet. I felt like this was a beginner build, and my endgame account might show a savage set build and a beginner build, because I want to use him not in savage set on that account. So I'll put out that video for you guys, show him fully booked, fully mastered, and then test him in some arena content, because that's where I intend to use him on that endgame account. I didn't put out his test battles when I talked about him in this other video. But yeah, he has gear on him. I also slapped some gear on Cold Heart to help me a little bit with this Dark Fae. Yes, Dark Fae is the content that Cold Heart actually might help me. And she can die quick. You can take her down quick. But I've not fought it yet. I'm just preparing some champions, including Amiga, that will keep the Tomita down consistently. We can beat our mirror waves, but it's the boss that kind of knocks me down. And yeah, I'll try to get it done. I ran out of silver to even level up gear from and Cold Heart, but she is level 50 and she will stay there for a while along with Amiga. And who else might be able to help us in that battle? This dude can also do some storm meter stealing, so I might put 3 of them together and see if we can take down the Dark Fae and keep Atomica down consistently. Maybe Deacon in the leader slot. I don't want to bring in these tanky champions who will be difficult for me to beat. So that's what I'm coming in there, hopefully to get the Dark Fae done and see what else we can do in the higher progressions. All right, so is there any other thing I have to share with you guys? Every champion these days on my account does have masteries, so we'll go back to that and start farming masteries on who else does not have masteries. maybe Sun Wukong. I don't think he needs it. Maybe Cold Heart when she's 60. Does Vegonka needs to come into our teams immediately? Because we are using legendaries. It's not one of those new player friendly beginner guides where I get legendaries and refuse to use it. No, I will use this champion even if it's only for faction wars. So he might be level 40 soon in the account because he's currently in the sparring pit getting some XP for free. So I'll go back, do some champion training and get another champion to 60. Sun Wukong was taken to 60 with the 5 stars I had so far during this champion training. So I'm all out of 5 stars. I have to start farming from scratch again and think of the next person, which will either be Cold Heart or Vegonka. I don't know which yet. And we still do have some champions in the vault in terms of this champion and who else again? Seeker. We do have Seeker right here. We also have this champion who is supposed to help us in clan boss. We are currently beating Nightmare on 4 key. I tried it yesterday. Yes, we did get a 4 key on Nightmare, and yeah, I thought it wasn't worth it. So I'll be spending 2 key on Brutal and maybe spend 2 key on Nightmare. The clan does take down Nightmare, so it might be interesting to still want to make it a 3 key before I want to fight it consistently. But you guys let me know, 4 key Nightmare or 2 key, which one is better way to go about it. So back to the fun gameplays of Raid Shadowlands and not worrying about a fusion which is hectic. Doing it on 2 accounts is not that easy. So now I can relax, you know, push content like missions, push content like champions, beat Mino. And there is a big update. Since I wasn't going for a fusion, I went into the Dragon and actually pushed content. Yes, I can actually push content now, and we're able to get to Dragon 24. Even if it's a 5-minute run, it's consistent and it's successful. With this team, using this champion in our teams, it makes sure that with the shield and unkillable, nobody died. I didn't need to bring in my healer or reviver right here, in which is her name, Rector Drat. So we didn't need a healer the entire battle, and with the help of this freeze champion, wave 1 and wave 2 did not touch me. This champion keeps freezing wave 1, keeps freezing wave 2, and they have no chance. With the help of all the poisons from this dude and the HP bonds, we're able to take them down. I don't even think I need kill in this team anymore. But he helps with the poison to the boss especially. That's why I still keep it in the team, and it's also positive affinity for level 24. So this is the first dungeon we'll beat into level 24, and we'll start getting level 6 gear. So we're not fighting level 20 anymore and getting a lot of 5-star more than 6 stars. Now at this level, we're getting a lot of 6 stars, and that will help improve the gear that I have on my clan boss team. That will even help me maybe do a 3 key Nightmare without changing those champions you currently see in that clan boss team. All right, as for Spider, I did manage to push it to level 13, because a mission required me to farm the Spider and get a banner. Getting a banner was difficult from level 10. I spent 20 battles right here in level 10. I did not get a single banner. I was like, what's happening? So I pushed ahead past 10, 11, 12, and I was able to get a banner at level 13. So is it worth me farming level 13, even if it's as consistent as level 10 is? I guess level 10 still drops a lot of 5-star gear more than level 13. So if I can push it further, this is a 1 minute 33 second battle, and this is the team that made it happen. Nothing special. The same thing that takes down level 10. So I might have to put in a separate, different team altogether. I relied on turn meter control of the boss and consistently looking down the enemies. Now, if I go further a little bit, I'll have to rely on freeze, which will need to bring in this freeze champion to freeze the enemies, and K will have to leave the team and not nuke them down. Then I have to rely on HP bond from attack, because he's my only HP bond dealing champion, AoE HP bond right here. But I want to spend the rest of the books right here, those legendary skill tomes you see me putting right here before I push that content. Spider is not a priority. I just know that this next level of the Arbiter missions I just unlocked will require us to farm these dungeons at higher levels, not just level 10, level 2. No, these Arbiter missions require me to do that, and I'm ready or almost ready for it after I book attack and get his HP bond at 100% chance of landing. Then we can push Spider forward. For now, Fire Knight is 20, and I think Ice Golem can also go a little bit higher, because that's the content I'm trying to beat everything at level 20 to get Arbiter, and I'll be preparing for that. With the help of this newfound gear, everything will be easier, I guess. I just have to farm the dragon at this level 24 sometime. Maybe spend this entire gems I have. Since we are not going for this fusion, there is no need for me to stacking up gems. Just spend it in dungeons, get the brand new gear, and boost all the gear I have on my champions right now. So if I have nothing else to do, I'm going to Dragon 24 and farm it. Why am I not pushing to 25? Because it's going to be a lot difficult, and 25 seems like a lot of my champions are negative affinity for that 25. That's why I'm not going to be farming it right now. Almost everybody I have is magic. Just one spirit right here. So 24 is the best one for me at this point. Even if it's a 5-minute run, I'd let it run all night. And that's the biggest update right here for the account, because we can get better gear at that level. All right, that's this update for the Noob2Pro right here, and let you know what happened, how it happened, and I'm not sad about it. What's his face? How many fragments did we finally get? Only 20 fragments. Islin, Strategos. What about the other events and tournaments that are going on right now? Dragon is going on. Dragon tournament is going on. Classic Arena, Spider. I'm not touching anything. Everything right now doesn't exist for me. I know I'm gonna get some resources as I go along, but it's not just worth my time. I rather focus on my champion builds and stuff rather than Spider tournament right now. What are the rewards on this side? An ancient shard. So I'm not going to be fighting the Spider because I want an ancient shard or I want a 5-star chicken. It's not existing for me. I'm not taking even this what do you call this? This gems is not even, it's 25 gems. So I'm not touching Spider. Classic Arena, we eventually get it done whether you like it or not by fighting your 5 daily Classic Arena battles or 10 daily Classic Arena battles to get done. So that's going to be done, but I'm not focused on any event or tournament. Not even this soul chase that is coming up is going to entice me to do anything. What about dungeon divers? Nah, not even focused on it. So I'm back to my normal account grind, and so you guys can see how a Noob2Pro account develops without any distractions, because we've been distracted for too long. First it was Emic Trunkheart, now Strategos Islin, and we were able to resist the temptation with the help of our artifact enhancement, failing us with double artifact enhancement. Damn. Hope you guys are still in for this fusion. For those who could not go for it, now I understand what you meant by it. It's a lot of resources, and it's too soon after we just spent a lot of resources in Emic Trunkheart. It's too soon. I was stubborn about it. I thought I could push through and show you that I'm, a try hard, but no, I give up. I give up. Plarium, you win this time around. I guess I'll see you guys in the next one. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more daily raid Shadow Giants content. If you have any tips or tricks that can help improve this Noob2Pro series, I'm always looking forward to your comments below. For those who are looking for champion builds, champion guides, or all that, the Discord is open. The join button is also available in this YouTube channel, so you can get some artifact cleanses and gear cleanses or champion builds and all that good stuff. I'll see you guys in the next one. Later, guys.